The relationship between Sumit Singh and Jenny Sladen, whom they met online in 2012, has been turbulent. Follow along to learn about all the fibs Sumit has pulled throughout the years. Despite facing formidable competition, Sumit Singh has consistently established himself as the most egregious liar in the history of 90 Day Fiancé, the other way since his debut in Season 1. Jenny Sladen and Sumit's relationship has been anything but smooth since they first met online in 2012. After Jenny put up with a decade of Sumit's insincere antics, he finally allowed them to tie the knot in 2021. Over the course of many seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, and maybe even happily ever after, viewers have witnessed the ups and downs of Sumit and Jenny's relationship. Even after Jenny sacrificed everything to follow him to India, Sumit continued to lie to her. She left her children behind after quitting her job and spending all of her savings. She did it so she could be with an untrustworthy man. He also had no courage to confront his parents. It was on the bedrock of Sumit's deceit that Jenny and his relationship were established. After relocating to Palm Springs, California, Jenny, a 60-year-old woman, met Michael Jones, a man she mistakenly believed to be 25 years old and from England. It was on the internet that Jenny and Michael fell madly in love. At last, Sumit told Jenny the truth. He was a contact center employee and an Indian man. Jenny came to India to marry Sumit during 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1. Despite the tremendous betrayal, Jenny discovered that Sumit had lied to her more than once upon her arrival in India. After the catfishing event, Jenny attributed Sumit's odd behavior throughout their first 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way season as a result of his parents' disapproval of their relationship, which began the moment Jenny arrived in India. While Sumit was staying at his parents' place, Jenny would often be left alone in the apartment for days on end. Jenny was already going through a tough and lonely period, and things were only going to get worse from here. Late one night, a man posing as Sumit's wife's father showed up at his apartment door. It seems that Sumit had secretly tied the knot with Jenny 2.5 years earlier in an arranged marriage. Sumit was already married, thus he couldn't marry Jenny, despite his aspirations to do so. Filing for a divorce in India is a far more complex process than in the US. No matter how unhappy Sumit and his wife were together, he still had a ways to go before he could finally marry Jenny. Worse yet, Sumit was hit with a $40,000 debt after being sued by the family of his bride.